Good morning, good afternoon. Thank you, good people, for tuning in to my channel. I appreciate you. God knows I do. I hope you guys are ready for this, but I thought that I need to let you know, okay? Long distance relationships. You want to come to the Philippines, you done met a Filipino online, or you didn't come here, you done met a Filipina, you didn't establish a relationship, you feeling some kind of way about her, you done got the oil change, and you pretty much dug in. You trying to rack your brain on how you go do this, how you go make this happen. And in the process, you've established a long distance relationship. And you got a couple things going on. Long distance relationship, Filipina, which is a woman, okay? And you got your job, you got your source of income, the means by which you're making all of this possible. And each one of them is not seducing the other. The long distance relationship is not working well with the job. And the job and the long distance is not going to work well with the Filipina. Okay, so here you go. You got a situation. You need to be aware of this in the very beginning. You need to know before you open up your floodgates to your heart that this is gonna be a long distance relationship, because you're not gonna be able to live here full time right now. It's gonna be a while. Maybe you can make something happen that you can work remotely, or you could possibly work more hours remotely than you do now. It gives you time to get to the Philippines more often. That will sort of knock the dent in the long distance relationship problem. Okay. However, you still got the LDR. And I want you to understand that the biggest problem with the LDR is that the Filipina is a real woman. And by her being a real woman, she has emotional needs that once you open up these needs, once you tap into them, they become no longer a need, but they become a necessity. That makes sense. Once you tap into her emotions and you make her feel some kind of way, then her being a woman that she is, she's going to demand your attention, your presence. And it's not that she's going to demand it, but it's just going to be her nature. And you're going to have to deal with that. Okay? You're going to have to find some way to deal with that. You're going to have to be really, really, really on top of the game to deal with that. Because she's a highly emotional creature. She's a woman. Okay? And they can be like what I term childish. They can be like a kid, you see. And she needs your position as being in authority. She needs your presence to impose that authority in her lifestyle on a daily basis. Once you open up those emotional floodgates of hers, she needs your borders established. And without it, it seems like she can be flighty, or she'll be like a kid. And what happens is that it's like how can I put it? It's like a deer wandering in front of a lion. The Filipino can see it, he can smell it, he can sense it when he sees her. And if he starts supplying that need, unbeknownst to her, she gonna fall right into the den, into the lion's den. And she's just a lamb, she's just a sheep, and she's gonna lay with the lion. Your communications is gonna become scarce. She's gonna be sometimes unreachable. She's not gonna communicate. And when you get her on the phone or the video call, she's not really gonna talk to you. She's gonna be kind of withdrawn, and you're not going to be able to understand it because it's going to be very strange. And that's how you know she's got another man. And she's not going to play with you, but she may want the relationship with you, but she also has to satisfy those needs that you've opened up. And things happen, okay? Things happen. She could cut communications altogether. She could become pregnant. A host of things could happen. She could call you up and tell you, hey, don't you want me to be happy and this, that, and the third? Well, I met this guy. So I want you to understand that. Coming to the Philippines, I'm going to tell you once again that the Philippines is the charm. The Filipina is the key to understanding and opening up their culture to you, for you to be able to draw on what it is that make them do what they do and how they do what they do. But if you put all your bags in the Filipina and you got a long distance relationship, you are doing a juggling act that could cause you a serious emotional letdown. It could cost you a total distrust of the Filipina. But I want you to understand, if you know this from the beginning, it's not about distrusting her or whatever, is that you put a woman in a lion's den. Didn't mean to do it. You see? But that's what happens. So listen, long distance relationship, study it, examine it, work it to your advantage. Okay. If you got a Filipina and you can engage with them, you can have her engaged in something that's going to occupy her, occupy you until you get back there. Everything can work out. You guys can work on a level uh, together to make the thing work.